The American Heart Association says out of every 1,000 births, 8 babies will have some sort of heart condition.
February is Congenital Heart Defect Awareness Month, and in honor of this, Eyewitness News reporter Julianne Pixoto introduces us to an East Freetown boy living with one of the most serious congenital heart defects, new at 5:30.
Congenital heart defects are the most common type of birth defect. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says 40,000 babies are born with CHDs every year. Chase Miceli was one of those.
He really is just a happy kid. It's remarkable how happy he is, considering everything he's gone through.
2-year-old Chase Miceli has spent more than half of his short life inside a hospital. From holidays to birthdays, the hospital is home.
It was devastating. When you have a child, even when you find out that you're pregnant and you have their whole life mapped out, he's going to be a lawyer, a doctor, the next president. And then when you find out such a devastating disease he has, you're just happy that you're told that, to be happy that he'll be able to just stand up, so it really changes things.
Michael Miceli and his wife found out the news when they were 20 weeks pregnant. Their baby boy would suffer hypoplastic left heart syndrome, one of the most serious congenital heart defects.
The child is born with half a heart.
Miceli says while there are advances in treatment all the time, he wants to raise awareness for the youngest people with heart problems.
There's not as much funding for children with congenital heart defects as there are for adults with heart disease, just because there's not as many kids with congenital heart defects as there are adults with heart disease.
After 2 open heart surgeries, Chase's tiny heart went into failure. Now he's in the intensive care unit at Boston Children's Hospital awaiting a transplant.
We're just hoping that an organ becomes available shortly because he really needs it.
Along with raising awareness of congenital heart defects, Chase's family wants to encourage people to become organ donors. In the control room, Julianne Pixoto, Eyewitness News.